this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
All right, so right now they're just setting the stage, letting people know, hey, we're kind of sticking in the same, areas that you're used to at Fable. By the way, if you guys didn't know, this game was made by Playground Studios. Playground is best known currently for making Forza Horizon. And now they're taking on the mantle of Fable, which was previously made by Lionhead Studios. I'm sure some of you guys know who Peter Molyneux is. He's moved on to do other things. And so, yeah, but the Fable IP is now with Playground Studios. And they actually developed a whole new team to make this game. I think they talked about that a little in this video, if I'm not mistaken. I'm kind of fast tracking through it, though, because I want you guys to see the gameplay and what this game is actually about. But if you're into action RPGs with good combat, but also very immersive stories, you're going to go crazy over this shit. This shit's going to be crazy. What up, Johnny? How you doing, bro? Welcome in. What's up, Raya? Raya Tui?
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival
Doing
gangs,
good, Johnny.
vying for power.
Doing well. Hope the same for you.
Of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
Woo! That shit looks so good.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
Character customization.
So, in Fable,
it's back.
You'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play...
I ain't gonna lie, when they say skin tone, I'm a little scared. Because if you've played the previous Fable games, you know that if you were trying to make a black character, you had to be blackity black. Like, as black as the hoodie I'm wearing right now. They made you look charcoal black. And I'm like, yo, can we get a little in between, with the skin tones? I'm hoping in 2026 they've rectified this. I would assume they have. But that was definitely a thing back in, the older Fable games. You try to make a black character, your person was looking like tar. It was kind of crazy. All right, keep going, though.
Represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you...
What the? Oh. I'm like, why did it stop?
Have the power to do what they want.
And so do you.
Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the
I love some good melee combat. Got some fencing going on there.
Skill and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us...
Turn them into chickens.
allowing you to show off your personal playstyle.
Two-handed,
And large groups of enemies alike.
What's up, Miss Murky? How you doing?
Is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your
Been good, Miss Murky. Checking out some Fable footage for everybody who didn't get to see it
We're excited to
yesterday.
be bringing back some fan favorite adversaries for you to fight. Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
Ooh.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome.
Now, I know what you guys are all thinking, and I'm thinking the exact same thing. Fable has copied Monster Hunter Wilds. How the hell y'all gonna have a fire chicken? Get out of here with that, man. Y'all can't do that. Fucking ripping off Monster Hunter Wilds with a fake Chemitress knockoff. Damn, bro. How y'all gonna do that shit, man? Hey, Ms. Murky, you say that, but everybody on Twitch was spamming the Chemitress emote. So I know I wasn't the only one thinking that. I know I was. How y'all gonna do that, man? Damn, I expected better from Playground. I did not expect them to just full on rip off a whole entire Monster Hunter monster design with this fire chicken. I don't appreciate it. I think it's a bad way to set a precedent for the rest of the game industry to be doing stuff like this. And I'm just playing. Let's keep it going.
But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
God damn!
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting. So much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
This is the best part
For
of this
me,
game.
What I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion and the things you can do with them or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house.
Cockatrice.
Buying every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids.
Dang, just having
Probably getting
concubines and
divorced along
shit.
the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go. And all of this revolves
That's
around the
insane.
people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique.
Patty ain't
Each of
game,
them has a
man.
name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep
Yeah, everybody
in
takes
is in a house
inspiration
you
from
own
everybody, Miss Murky.
because
You're right
you're
about
the
that.
landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective.
You gotta play it and find out, Chetty.
No two people see things exactly the same way. A And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did.
Look at this. Dislike you because your reputation of rich tycoon. They think you're a rich twat. Oh, that's good. That's dope. I love that.
Directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices.
You can have
and
haters too.
Some choices
of course, Miss
that will
Murky.
actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common. A deep love for the
You don't have to be a hero, no. You can play as a straight villain if you
to
want.
bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026. From all of us here, thanks for watching.
Yes, the old Fable games were on Xbox, Miss Murky. They were Xbox exclusive games made by a different studio. They've been passed on to another studio who's been tasked with bringing it into the modern era, which is very exciting. To be honest, I think it's very exciting. Very exciting. But yeah, that's Fable. Fall 2026. Which means Fable. We got Fable on the list now. Yeah. I'm hyped. Yeah, it's called Fable. That's the name of the series, Fable. There is a Fable 2 as well. A Fable 1 and a Fable 2 that came out on Xbox. And this is Fable. It's kind of like a spiritual successor of sorts, or a reboot of sorts. A new studio working on it. The same studio that does Forza Horizon. And yeah, I'm excited because I think that they actually have a good grip on it. And it seems like the people who are making the game are big fans. What's up, Not Nat? How you doing? Sevia! Oh my God. Sevia's in the building. The fellow Dutchie. How are you, Sevia? Much love to you. Goedemorgen. Oh, goedemorgen. I'm getting better. So you can't play the old ones unless it's Xbox? Yes, you can't. You can't. I don't think that they've moved those games anywhere else. They might be digital on Xbox, but yeah, you have to have an Xbox to play them. They're not on PC. What's up, Rogar? They don't look anywhere near as good as that, as what we just saw What's up, Gruesome Hades? How you doing? I'm good, man. We're just talking about Fable. Super excited for that one. Spectre, yeah, I am playing Crimson Desert, indeed. I can. I don't at the current moment, but I can. It's not that bad. Excited for that Neo stream? Hey, man, I'm excited for Neo 3. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of games to play. I'm actually planning on trying that Highguard game too next week. So Neo demo comes out next week. Neo 3 demo comes out PlayStation and PC. So if you have PlayStation or PC, you can actually go in and create your character. And anything you do in the Neo 3 demo carries over to the main game next week. So even if you don't plan on getting Neo 3, you can give it a shot, try the demo, and if it feels good and you decide to continue on from there, you can. The one drawback with Neo 3, though, is even though it is a multiplayer open world Souls-like that you could play with up to 2 other people, so 3 folks total, even though that's the case, it's not crossplay. So, yeah. Oh, so they do have Fable on Steam? Okay, my bad. I didn't know that. I am going to try Highguard. I just want to see what the game's about. You tell me the people who made Titanfall are making a game, I'm going to show up. It looks like it's like a MOBA, a first-person MOBA type situation going on. So, yeah. Rogar, that surprises me none, bro. I feel like people have been doing crack stuff with the Charge Blade. It kind of spoiled the guy Mazio's fight in my eyes a little bit.